7 a.m. in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, September 8th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, September 8th, 2020. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, September 8th, 2020. 60 degrees in North Massachusetts at 7 a.m. Top stories on the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Tuesday morning is President Trump pushes misleading claim that China is stoking protests to help Biden win election. California wildfire set record as more than 2 million acres are scorched. Second stimulus check updates is also faded for COVID-19 relief deal as Congress returns for abbreviated pre-al. Australian journalists evacuated from China after 5-day diplomatic standoff. Mandatory evacuation orders is issued for areas near August complex fire down 350,000 acres, 24% contained. Mendocino National Forest closed due to fire risks. Trump supporters driving cruise rally to Salem, Oregon, where Proud Boys clashed with BLM protesters. Another federal official raises questions about Trump's vaccine timeline. Not Slender star Kevin Dobson, who started Kojak Dice at 77. As California burns, the winds arrive and the lights go out. Several vessels sink during the Trump boat parade in Texas. U.S. veterans and soldiers divided over Trump called war dead suckers. John Bolton denies claim Trump disparaged fallen American soldiers in France. Simply false. Belarus's opposition says 3 members are protected amid police crackdown. As federal lawmakers work toward a new coronavirus relief bill, most states have begun or will soon begin giving out some advanced unemployment payments and small amounts of $600 that expired in July. U.S. sees 24,000 cases its lowest tally all summer. California told time to evacuate as fire scorched 2 million acres. Minute on in Georgia for 2 men suspected of shooting sheriff's deputy. Belarus opposition figure detained at Ukraine border. Navy conducted search and rescue for missing sail in the Arabian Sea. Record shed light on underlying harassment of Jamal Khashoggi before his killing. Kremlin critic Navalny out of induced COVID is responsive. Vocational technical schools in Attleboro area shift gears with the start of academic year. Growing concern over ghost guns in that state and Attleboro area. Tree removal of Flipper Park in Attleboro because of acorns raises higher of some residents. Attleboro anonymous sponsor is given an annual empty bowls fundraiser as special boost this pandemic year by proposing to double every dollar raised up to $40,000. Hanover's Matt Bentel breaks world record as a natural became the first person age to accomplish a weightlifting feat. Bridgman Waterman, police differ on whether a dog was fatally shot. European stocks partly reverse rally, awaiting Wall Street restart as looking at the European stocks. The DAX down 1.3 for 24 at 12,957.04. STSE down 23 for 20 at 59.14 for 20, and CAC down 77.80 at 49.75 for 38. In the Dow down 159.42 at 133.31. SP 5 down 28.10 at 34.26.96, and Nasdaq down 144.97 at 13.13. U.S. European drug makers pledged to make safety the main focus of coronavirus vaccine development. Tesla's shares fall 10% in the pre-market trading after S&P 500 sub. S&P Tesla stub shows the risk to this overheating Nasdaq trade. BioNTech Pfizer begin German part of COVID-19 vaccine study. Zombie fire, sky hard, carbon emissions in Atlantic. Mighty muscle man in space, spoon for astronauts. Treasure trove accomplishment that light revealed by NASA's Shedra X-ray Observatory. Dallas County reports 261 coronavirus cases and no additional COVID-19 deaths. Increase in Florida COVID-19 cases small since mid-June. Peter Joe News Time, 7:05. Time that first Port Boston Celtics 1 win away from making it to the Eastern Conference Finals with 111-89 win over the Toronto Raptors in Orlando in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Game 6 will be Wednesday night at around 6:30. Today, the Boston Red Sox will have a doubleheader against the Philadelphia Phillies in Philadelphia. BYU football wears t-shirts with love one another, we are one slogans the season opener against Navy. Peter Children's time is 7:06. Time now for Peter Cello traffic and transit check on this Tuesday morning. Back to work. For some, baby, on the MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail looking good as the ferries they are looking good. Okay. Taking a look at the highways and byways in New England. In Providence vicinity, 146 a little bit slow on North Smithfield, right around Sales Road, but it's looking good. In the Providence vicinity, Newport Bridge eastbound side, a little bit slow. Sycamore Route on the southbound side, little slow around Tiverton, Rhode Island. Out of the Cape, looking good. Out of the southeastern Massachusetts, 35 on the northbound side, little bit slow between Plaza 3 and the northbound out of 128 Canton. 24 northbound side, a little slow. 128 out in the Canton area, 128 southbound side, so between 28 down to 24 in the Randolph, Kenton area. Cyber Expressway at the northbound side, so between Quincy and 9 in the gas tanks in Dorchester around the Morsley Boulevard area, and Route 1 and southbound side, also Route 93 on the Charlestown area, 93 southbound side, a little bit slow around the North Station area in downtown Boston, Route 3 to southbound side, so at 120 to Burlington. But otherwise, 390, 395, looking good from 120 to North Newport, 495, looking good from Amesbury down to Wareham. 190 on the southbound side, a little bit slow between 140 out in West Boylston all the way down to Wachusett. And Western Mass highways are looking good. And in Connecticut, Merritt Parkway westbound slow, the terminal stretch at 85 at the northbound side, at the southbound side, also at the Norwalk, Connecticut stretch, and up the door of New England. Route 189 southbound side, also on around Warner, New Hampshire. But otherwise, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine looking good. And now, looking at the weather at 7:08. Service M1, area of low pressure located about 250 miles west southwest of Bermuda. Put us in the disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Some gradual development of the system is possible during the next few days, while the low moves slowly westward to the west northwest with a formation change in 40 hours. Low 20%, formation change in 5 days, medium 40%. And now Paulette. The latest on Paulette, it's 50 mile per hour winds. Minimum set pressure 1,000 millibars and located at 18.1 at the north, 42.8 in the west, and moving northwest at 6 miles per hour. And troublesome with A, back to the same width, 40 miles per hour, minimum set pressure 1,001 millibars, located at 16.4 at the north, 24.9 in the west, and moving west at 13 knots, 50 miles an hour. And Renee is expected to produce tropical storm conditions across portions of the Cabo Verde Islands today. A tropical storm warning is in effect for those islands. And Renee will bring local heavy rainfall to portions of the Cabo Verde Islands today. And close to home, it is a foggy start to the morning over the Norton Reservoir. And we are under a dense fog advisory until 8 a.m. as it's visibly 1/4 mile less than dense fog in the Massachusetts, West Norfolk, and Norfolk, Bristol, Massachusetts, Southern Bristol, Massachusetts counties in Rhode Island, Northwest Providence, Rhode Island, Southeast Providence, Rhode Island, and Western Kent, Rhode Island, Eastern Kent, Rhode Island, Bristol, Rhode Island, and Washington, Rhode Island, and Newport, Rhode Island counties until 8 a.m. It's regular time this morning. That's what traffic conditions due to visibility. Okay, take a look at the forecast discussion. Dry and quiet weather continues with increasing humidity today and Wednesday. Showers and few thunderstorms are possible 7 to 5 spike on Thursday, and it is cold front moves through Frozen Island. High pressure brings dry and cool weather Friday. Early Sunday, and another cold front approaches late Sunday or Sunday night, bringing another chance of showers and drier weather returns on Monday. Satellite imagery shows fog spreaders over the southeastern Massachusetts Rhode Island and Connecticut, with low clouds extended across most of the southern New England. Visibility less than 2 miles in southeast Massachusetts Rhode Island and Connecticut, and less than 1 mile along the coast. Expected these clouds to burn off during the morning, and high pressure settled over the Nova Scotia will bring fair weather for the remainder of the day. No changes to be planned for the forecast. Look at that forecast. Goes like this. For the day, there is a fog before 9 a.m. was cloud catch about midboard, and then gradually with a high 84 degrees. Cloud given south around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. But tonight, patchy fog up to 11 p.m. was increased clouds with a low at 62 degrees. South with about 5 miles per hour coming in the evening. For Wednesday, patchy fog for 9 a.m. was 26 to 82 degrees, and cloud given south around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. For today, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Patchy fog after midnight. Otherwise, mostly clouds got about 66 degrees. Lights up. Wind just makes 20% for Thursday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds about 82. Low 60 degrees. Cloud given southwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Just makes 30% for Friday. Mostly clouds got about 70. Low 51 degrees. And north wind about 7 miles per hour for Saturday. Patchy fog for 81. Mostly clouds got about 72. Low 53 degrees. And light November wind given the east around 6 miles per hour in the morning for Sunday. Chance of showers. Patchy fog wise. Mostly clouds come 74, low 62 degrees, southeast at about 3 to 8 miles an hour, just as 40% for Monday. Patchy fog wise, mostly clouds about 76 degrees, and Luxembourg wind giving north around 6 miles per hour in the morning. Right now, Norton, it's fogging 60 degrees, and that's giving me for the Peter Channel Water News on this September 8, 2020, on a Tuesday morning. I'm Peter J. Woodson. You have a good morning. Good night. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well.